everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Practice Channel. I'm Anna, and I'm so happy you're here today. In this video, we're going to practice your English speaking in a very powerful and effective way. It's called the shadowing technique. So, what exactly is shadowing? Shadowing is when you listen to English and repeat it immediately, almost at the same time. You try to copy the pronunciation, follow the speed, and feel the emotion. You speak like a shadow, always following the speaker. This technique helps you speak more fluently, improve your listening, and build real confidence. Here's what I want you to do. Listen carefully, pause the video, and repeat after me. Try to sound natural. Try to feel the story. Are you ready? Let's begin. My name is Anna. I'm 22 years old, and I live with my family in a quiet town. I work in a small bookstore. It's peaceful, and I really enjoy being around books every day. But one morning, something unusual happened. It was early, and the weather was cold and rainy. I woke up and checked my phone. There was a message from my best friend, Lena. She wrote, "Anna, please come to the airport today. I really need you. 12 p.m. That was all. No explanation, no details. I felt confused. Why the airport? What happened? I tried to call her, but her phone was off. I looked at the time. It was already 10 a.m. I didn't have much time. I quickly got dressed, grabbed my bag, and left the house. "Mom, I need to go out," I said. "My friend needs help." She looked a little worried, but she nodded. The bus ride felt long. The windows were wet from the rain, and the sky was gray. I kept thinking, what is going on? When I arrived at the airport, it was crowded and loud. People were everywhere. Walking fast, carrying bags, talking on phones. I looked for the meeting place, but my friend wasn't there. I waited. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, still nothing. Then I noticed someone nearby. A young woman was sitting alone. She looked upset. I walked over slowly. "Are you okay?" I asked. She looked at me with tired eyes. "I missed my flight," she said quietly. I sat next to her. We started talking. Her name was Emily. She had traveled a long way, but she arrived too late. I gave her some water and tried to comfort her. After a few minutes, she smiled. "Thank you," she said. "You're very kind." Just then, my phone rang. It was my friend. "Anna, where are you?" she asked. "I'm waiting at the airport," I replied. She sounded surprised. "Oh no, I'm at a different terminal." I quickly said goodbye to Emily and hurried to find my friend. When I finally saw her, she looked scared. "Anna," she said softly, "I think someone is following me." I felt my heart beat faster. "What do you mean?" I asked. She explained that a man had been watching her since she arrived. I looked around carefully. At first, I didn't see anything. But then, she pointed. "There," she whispered. I turned my head. A man was standing near the entrance. He looked normal, but something felt wrong. We didn't know what to do, so we went to ask for help. After that, we decided to leave together. It was still raining outside. We got into a taxi and sat quietly. But then I noticed something. A car behind us. It was following us. I felt nervous. "Let's not go home," I said. "Let's go somewhere crowded." We arrived at a busy shopping center and quickly went inside. There were many people. We felt a little safer. Soon, security came to help us. They spoke to the man. And finally, the truth came out. He had been following my friend. The situation was serious, but thankfully, we were safe. Later that day, everything became calm again, but I learned something important. Even when things are confusing or scary, stay calm, stay strong, and help others when you can. Now it's your turn. Watch this video again. Pause after each sentence, repeat it, and try to sound natural. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Daily English Practice channel. More shadowing stories are coming soon. Thank you for learning with me. See you next time.